Hong Kong has just completed one of the... This is the Kai Tak Sports Park, a massive sports complex that's set to become the premier sporting and entertainment hub in the region, featuring 3 entirely brand new and world-class sports venues all located just around the corner from each other. But despite opening just a little over a month ago, a cloud of uncertainty looms over its future. With no clear plans for financial sustainability, concerns are growing about the project's ability to attract enough events to justify its cost. Hong Kong has long played an important role in the city's culture, mainly because of more than 150 years of Western influence as a British colony. Many popular sports such as rugby, football, tennis, and basketball have all become an integral part of the average Hong Konger's life of any large-scale modern facility to host major international events, as well as to foster a thriving local sporting scene. There is, of course, the existing 40,000 capacity Hong Kong Stadium, which has long been the main sports venue for the city. But this stadium has faced many issues for many years, including noise complaints, a substandard pitch, and its location being relatively far away from the city center. We haven't even mentioned the fact that it was built all the way back in 1952, back when Hong Kong had a population of only 2 million. Today, that number has now more than tripled. Although renovations have taken place, the stadium still shows signs of its age. It was also never built for the sheer scale that Hong Kong has today. It also doesn't help when you look at neighboring Singapore, which has emerged as one of the main sports and entertainment hubs for the region and the local community. But there's one big problem here. Hong Kong is famous for being one of the most densely populated places on the planet. With very little land, coupled with an extremely mountainous terrain, urban development in the region has always been a huge challenge. So how exactly did they find the space to create a massive 28-hectare sports venue right in the middle of the city, which was once considered one of the world's most challenging airports to land at? The landing was so notoriously difficult that it was given the nickname the Kai Tak Heart Attack. On July 6, 1998, the final commercial flight took off from Kai Tak, while the new airport opened over in Chek Lap Kok. The site of the old airport then became home to various government offices and shops until the terminal was eventually demolished in the mid-2000s. For what's probably the very first time in decades, a massive 328-hectare parcel of land soon became available in the heart of Kowloon, and it presented an incredible opportunity for redevelopment that could help to solve Hong Kong's long-standing need for a world-class sporting and entertainment facility. Enter the $3.8 billion Kai Tak Sports Park. The centerpiece of this massive development is the 50,000-seat Kai Tak Stadium. It has everything that you would expect from a state-of-the-art sports venue, including a retractable roof, customizable seating, and even a flexible pitch. This means that the stadium's surface can easily be changed, depending on the sport or event being played. Its facade features an array of more than 27,000 individual aluminum panels, giving it its iconic Pearl of the Orient look when it reflects sunlight. At night, the stadium transforms with a display of vibrant colors, creating a stunning visual show that lights up the skyline. Moving right across from the stadium, we have the Kai Tak Arena, a 10,000-seat indoor venue that is designed for various sports like badminton, basketball, gymnastics, and tennis. And with 80, the third and final major venue in this development is the Kai Tak Youth Sports Ground, with a seating capacity of 5,000. This outdoor facility is perfect for smaller local football or rugby tournaments. It's also equipped with a multi-lane athletic track, which can be used for track and field competitions and community sporting events. Connecting these 3 venues together is what the developers are calling the Kai Tak Sports Avenue, a pedestrian street that serves as the main path in and out of the whole park. The entire walkway is lined with many different shops, cafes, and recreational spaces. Connecting all of that with public transportation are 2 metro stations at the northern and southern ends of the avenue. Other amenities inside the development include a health and wellness center, a massive mall complex, an outdoor theater, and various parks and green spaces designed for relaxation and active recreation. Construction on the project began back in 2019 with a budget of $3.8 billion. But that price tag could actually have been way higher if it weren't for the park's designer, Populous. You might have heard of them before because they were also behind Wembley Stadium and Tottenham Stadium in London. Currently, they're creating strategies to streamline the construction process. Remember that facade made up of 27,000 aluminum panels we talked about earlier? Well, that number was actually supposed to be 47,000. And instead of just 2 prefabricated shapes, it was originally planned to be more than 8,000. By closely working with the manufacturer and engineers behind the panels, they managed to significantly cut these numbers down. This single change alone reportedly reduced the price of the stadium by as much as 25%. The project was originally planned to open in 2023, but due to material shortages following the COVID-19 pandemic, the opening date was pushed back to early 2025. Construction on the 3 main venues of the park was completed in 2020. The project was being developed. Strict performance indicators were set by the government to ensure a return on investment. The main stadium alone must host a minimum of 40 days of events per year, while the 3 venues must altogether reach a total of 600,000 spectators and could struggle to cover operational costs, let alone recoup that $3.8 billion initial investment. According to one analyst, the Kai Tak Sports Park must be able to host somewhere between 100 and 150 events between the 3 venues, if it's skating and potentially even a new annual Sevens event. Both the Kai Tak Stadium and arena are already pretty versatile in the types of events that they can host, and there's really no limit as to what overwhelm the existing transportation infrastructure. Although the park is near 2 venues to the stations, a little less desirable. So one solution they're looking to implement to avoid this is to stagger the finishing times of events between the 3 venues, so as not to overwhelm the transportation network all at once. There's also plans to further integrate the park with the nearby ferry terminal to give people even more options to get in and out of the area. It's also worth noting that the entire area is still pretty darn new. The infrastructure still has to be optimized, and things will likely be more efficient once all the construction has been completed. While the Kai Tak Sports Park is without a doubt a world-class venue with immense potential, its success hinges on proving itself as a sustainable and reliable destination